Hey guys, again, welcome back to my channel Ach'z. So I'm back with today's Ielts test review, and that is evening slots review. Okay, so we already updated review regarding morning slot. If you didn't check, that means you can check it out. I will provide the link in the description box. So today's video is about 6 February 2021 real Ielts test review of evening slot. So we had the test paper from both British Council and IDP. I hope you all attended well. Anyway, we will see further. So let's start off with the listening section as usual. So in part 1, they got fill up type of question by hearing a social telephonic conversation, and it was easy. Moving on to part 2, they got short MCQs along with matched information type of question, and it was also easy. And moving on to part 3, they got large MCQs and it was in moderate level. And in part 4, they got fill up type of question again, and it was also easy, but the audio was little bit fast. Anyway, overall we can set it as easy to moderate level, same like the morning section. Okay, I think comparatively with the morning section, in the evening section, the listening section was a little bit okay. That means not so tough. Okay, anyway, I will update the answers as soon as possible if I get all the answers means. So you can have a discussion section in the comment box and please try to share your answers. Okay, now we will see regarding the evening section reading module. So the passage 1, the topic was or the title was the history of coffee, and in that they got the questions in the form of fill up type of question and also true false not given type of question, and this passage was in easy to moderate level. Moving on to passage 2, the topic was related to soccer, and they got mass information type of question, and also I don't know clearly the question type, that's why I didn't add that. Anyway, it was in moderate level. And in passage 3, the topic was related to expression. Okay, it was related to expression, and this passage was also in moderate level. So overall, the reading section was in moderate to difficult level. The passage was little bit tricky, especially the second and third passages was little bit tricky. And that's why I got review from the students that they find it as difficult, moderate to difficult one. Anyway, hope for the best. I will try to update the answers as soon as possible. So as I told you before, if you know your answers well means you can comment that below. Okay. Anyway, again our prediction gone through. It was so happy to announce that again our prediction gone through. Anyway, in writing task 1, you know that you will get an infographic structure and you want to write a report. So this time they got table. It was a simple table chart. And moving on to task 2, as we predicted, it was an opinion type essay, and also to what extent do you agree or disagree? That was the way of asking. So it was an opinion type essay. In that, they asked in the way to what extent. Okay, so I will show you the question here and along with the model answer to you. So the question was, I think most of the students find difficulty in this topic because the question was related to nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is a better choice for meeting increasing demand. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Okay, so you want to talk about the that means what all are the good effects of nuclear energy, and also you want to write what all are the ill effects too. So nuclear energy is a better choice for meeting increasing demand. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So you want to state about both the sides. Okay, so here we will see the model answer. First, you want to write an introduction. In that, you want to write a general statement. Then you want to paraphrase the question. Then you want to write your opinion. That means thesis statement. After that, the outline sentence regarding your plan, what you're going to deal in the coming body paragraph. Then you can arrange your body paragraph based on your point. 2 body paragraph is mandatory. Third one is optional only, with proper explanation and examples. Then in conclusion, you can just restate your opinion along with the main points. So let's see the model answer. The term global warming made some significant impact in the people's mind with relate to the energy sources they use. So it's just a general statement. Most of the countries are heavily depending upon fossil fuels for power generation, even though it is very harmful to our environment. As a result of global warming effects, many countries considering nuclear power as an alternative solution for this problem and a good option for fulfilling the ever increasing energy requirements. Just we elaborated the question statement and we written, and then you want to write your opinion. I do agree with this thought to certain extent. We'll explain that in upcoming paragraph with relevant examples. So that's your opinion along with the outline sentence. That means what's your plan. Okay, this is the introduction. Then in the first body paragraph, on the one hand, so it's the cohesive device, we want to use it as a starter. Okay, on the one hand, nuclear energy has many advantages as compared to traditional energy sources. So that's the topic sentence. So here we are going to discuss about the positive side of nuclear energy. Firstly, it is a renewable energy source, so we don't actually, you are not allowed to use contractions. You want to write do not. Do not need to worry about the depletion and reserve factors. For instance, fossil fuels are non renewable ones. The more we use at fast, it will become perish. Secondly, nuclear power is quite environmental friendly. It does not emit any carbon dioxide content into the atmosphere. It is more cleaner energy than the traditional energy sources. Last but not least, atomic energy mass to energy production is very high, which means with a small amount of atomic content, we can produce enough power to lighten the entire city. So we just mentioned three advantages of the nuclear energy with proper explanation and one example. So example is important in each body paragraph. Then about the opposing side, that means about the disadvantages. What are the ill effects of nuclear energy in the second body paragraph? On the flip side of the coin, or on the negative side or the downside, you can write as anyway. It also have disadvantages as well. So we want to write about the disadvantages. The contents of nuclear energy does make great threat to every living forms on the earth. Its radioactive waves or radiation causes deadly diseases like cancer if it's contained properly. If it contained properly. Okay. So for example, Japan faced a catastrophe when the tsunami struck on its nuclear power plant in Fukushima. As a result, there was a leak in the plant. The area declined as radioactive zone, resulted in mass relocation of natives from that area. But still, the area is kept as an quarantine area, indicating that no life forms survive over there. Moreover, the protection of nuclear power plants are very risky. Nowadays, terrorists are aiming these kind of facilities as weapon of mass destruction. So these all are the disadvantages of nuclear energy. Then you can conclude your essay by restating the main points along with your opinion. In conclusion, atomic energy is best solution to the energy deficiency that the world has facing right now. Also, it is the perfect solution to the environmental problems that we are facing right now. Though there are some disadvantages as well, so proper running and establishment of these kind if facilities should be guaranteed. Okay, so that's just we restated the main points along with our opinion. So that's the essay model. So you want to write about both the sides of nuclear energy source. I know that you should be familiar with the nuclear energy, then only you can able to write this essay. So some of the students find it as difficult one too. Anyway, hope for a good result, and listening and reading answers if I get means I will update as soon as possible, so you can have a discussion section in the comment box too. And don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on the bell icon nearby to get notifications. So if you want to be updated means try to subscribe our channel. So stay tuned and I will be back soon. Thank you so much.